everybody, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have another cute Valentine's Day card for you guys today. I just am in love with this card. The colors, I just love it. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using Pool Party and Real Red ink, and our card base is Pool Party, and that is cut at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. We've got a piece of Whisper White for our second layer, cut at 4 by 5 1/4. A piece of Real Red cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And then I took a piece of DSP paper from our Sending Love that's in the Occasions catalog, the paper stack. So I cut this piece at 3 1/2 by 3 3/4. And then I have another piece of Pool Party that we're going to use the layering squares to cut out our frame. We're going to use the Sealed with Love stamp set and the Love Notes framelets. I actually have my framelets stored inside there, so mine are actually in there. And I already have the ones out that I'm going to use today. So I'm just going to move that out of the way really quick. And then, like I just said, we're going to use the layering squares, and we're going to use this one. It's the biggest one with the scallops. So let's just go ahead and move this out of the way. We're also going to use the Pool Party ribbon, and it's this stitched satin ribbon. So that's what we're using there. Let's grab this and move it out of the way. I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, and we're going to use, we're going to use the envelope, and it probably doesn't look much like an envelope right now, but I promise it'll be an envelope when we're done. And then I've taken two pieces, another couple of pieces out of the DSP paper stack, so it's those two pieces there. Those are going to be our envelopes. And then these two pieces kind of look like little notes stuck in the envelope. So we're going to cut those out so we can just try to fit as much on here as we can on the first cut. Let me see if I flip this. I guess I had two on there. Maybe that's why it wasn't sticking. Thought I had that one off to the side. Okay, we'll put that one on there. We'll grab one of these and put on there. Maybe if I move everything up a smidge, I can get my square on there. Oh, we'll wait and do it on the second one. I could fit it on there, but there's no use in rushing. I have to do it. We have to run it through again to get our second envelope anyway, so just run that through really quick. And we'll just pop everything off. And we'll just put that out of the way. Lay this one over there. Now we're done with those framelets, so I want to make sure I put those where they don't get tossed in the trash. Excuse my phone. And then we'll go ahead and put this one on there again like that. It's my son. He's at work. He calls me every day when he's at work, and he'll probably hang up in a minute because he's going to realize, oh, I bet she's doing a video. Okay. Woo. Move that out of the way. And then we'll pop these out again. Lay that there. I'm just going to turn around and put my framelets behind me so they don't get lost. Out of the way. Okay, so what I did when I made the first one, I stamped, and I guess I just did it again. I was going to stamp first and then cut them out because it's kind of hard to line them all up for the little note cards. I found it was a little bit, it wasn't really hard to do, but I just thought it would be easier. But since I forgot, I guess we'll be doing it this way again. So we're just going to ink the little hearts up in Real Red, and I hope that I don't get my head in the shot, and I might have to. Okay, that's not too bad. I just think it would, you know, you could get it straighter if you stamped it and then cut it out, but I don't know, because I haven't tried it that way. And then you can also stamp little notes in there on the stamp set. There's these sent with love, love you lots, hugs and kisses that would probably fit on those little, there's a lot of them that would fit on these. The hearts also fit. Oh, you know what? I think I do have the wrong one out. Let me put this one back. And it's the hearts that I need. Right there. We're going to ink that up in Pool Party. And we're just going to aim that right up there at the top. And I kind of got off a little bit right there, but that's okay. And that's what I mean. If you would stamp it and then cut it out, I think it would be much easier for you. Okay, and then we're going to bring in, I shouldn't have closed that up. We're going to bring in the square that we just cut out. And then we're going to put the I love you on there, and we're going to stamp it up there in the right hand corner. And then we're going to stamp it down in the left hand corner like that. Okay. Now that's all the stamping that we have to do. So I'll show you how easy it is. Going to need your Tombow or snail, but these have score lines, and you can just score them like so. Just bend them in. Okay, and then if you want your note, and I found this out the hard way, I did put the little things, the little a teeny tiny note on that one, but I put a glue dot there on the outside, and so now they kind of get stuck. Like, as you can see, this one, I could probably pull it out, but I don't want to rip the paper, so I'm just going to leave it in there. So the best way to avoid that happening is I'm going to try to use Tombow, and I'm just going to put a dab of glue right there and just fold those over till they meet. That way I'm not putting it on the inside. So that way, if I do decide to put, you know, like a little note on that, or if you guys, when you make it, decide to do that, you don't have to worry about it getting stuck on the inside of the card. Okay? I'm trying to get this one to stick closed without getting on the inside. So I'm just going to lay that there while it dries. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one. Make sure that the design that you want's on the outside. Okay, you just fold them over. It's that quick and that easy. So again, we'll just put a little dab of Tombow glue. Fold those over till they meet, and I probably have enough to even make that one stick right there. Tombow is really, really strong adhesive. So we'll see. I might have to put another dab on there. Oh, and I do. It's already coming up. So I'm just going to put a little squirt right there and just hold that down. And if you have it, the glue that if it seeps out a little bit, this is a great tool by Stampin' Up. It's an adhesive remover. It's got a little piece of fuzzy on it. But we can take that after the glue dries and just erase it right off. It just comes right off. Okay? And you can use your bone folder if you want to make sure that you score that really good. But that's basically the card put together. Let's put this down. I'm going to grab my snail, and we will put our piece of Whisper White down. I'm just going to square everything up. Okay. Then we'll put our piece of Real Red. On top of our Whisper White piece. Okay. Yeah. And I want to make it a little bit smaller, so I'm going to use this one. And we're not going to pull as tight, so we can pop it off there. And then take our snips, cut this piece on the diagonal, then I'm going to pull that a little bit tighter like that. Okay. Then I'm going to clean up that edge before I put it on there. And that one too. Where I pulled on it, it got a little bit frayed. Okay. And then I'm just going to measure it out, make sure that I have enough to go around the back. Put some snail on the back. Oh, I guess I didn't put that on there. Got to put the ribbon on. And then bend that around. And as long as that's touching some of that snail, it's going to hold that ribbon on for us. Grab some dimensionals. And I'm just going to put one in each corner. Like so. And we'll put that right in the center. Okay, now we can grab our little love notes and stick them in the envelopes. And as you can see, doing it that way, they slide in and out, so you could, you know, stamp the little notes like I was showing you earlier. So we'll just slide those in there, and then I'm going to probably just use one dimensional on the back. I think will be enough for these. You could use two, but I think one's going to be fine. Okay, and then I'm just going to put that one there, and then we'll put this one right there. There you go, guys. Cute, cute Valentine's Day card. Love these colors together. I love the pool party, the real red, and the white together. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you try to make it yourself. And remember, you can visit my blog. It's bobbystamps.blogspot.com. And I'll make sure that I have all the supplies that I used for this card on my blog. Thanks, guys.